Next week, the visiting team, Los Angeles Lakers. At small forward, Rui Hachimura. At shooting guard, Dalton Knuth. At the other guard.
Welcome to 2K. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Lakers, currently 7th in the conference, hoping to string together some more wins. And of course, here are the Timberwolves, half a game behind.
I think for Los Angeles, they came into this season hoping to take a big leap forward. But so far, it just hasn't happened.
Yeah, it hasn't been all bad, though. I mean, they've had some nice wins, and even if they're not an elite-level team, they still have the look of a playoff team.
And the Lakers starting five. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Austin Reeves out there with Connect, and it's Hachimura in at the 3. And for the Timberwolves, Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. You know, Grant, for players that move to a new team in the offseason, have they had enough time to get adjusted?
Well, you know, B.A., it depends. Some guys blend right into a new squad, but for others, it takes a lot of repetition to get a feel for your teammates.
All too easy for Mr. Gobert in the painted area. Nicely done.
Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. Allie, what do you have to say?
And the point of emphasis in the game plan against Anthony Davis was to simply be more physical inside. Coach said we have to force him outside the paint and make him shoot those mid to long range shots. Sounds like they're willing to give up the outside shot to keep Davis from dominating the paint.
And Allie, thank you for that. Edwards for 3. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Hachimura. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. There aren't many more dominant defenders in the NBA than Gobert.
Well, that's definitely fair to say, B.A., because his deep game, the inside presence, changes an opponent's game plan.
6 on the shot clock. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's James on the wing. Rebound Minnesota. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Always a tough atmosphere on the road. They were right in it, but just didn't make enough plays.
You know what? Playing on the road is always challenging. It requires a level of energy and focus. You've got to match what the home team gives you, and they didn't do it.
Now here's Davis. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against Portland.
And we can't forget his dominance on defense, guys. His shot blocking altered the entire game.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. With a brief pause, here are the most difficult teams to score against over the last 10 games. The Timberwolves, number 1.
Well, I just love the tenacity on the defensive end. They have been in lockdown mode.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. They trail by 1. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Can they get it? Davis, the pass to Reeves. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Randle outside. Hachimura against Gobert.
Rudy Gobert has become really excellent at getting deep low post position. The defense has got to foul him when he's that deep.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Now here's Reddish. DiVincenzo with it. Vincent picks him up. Here's Conley. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Here's Randall. 14 points for him last game against the Golden State Warriors.
They're really working the paint now.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And how about we check the numbers for Rui Hachimura?
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Lakers trail by 9. Vincent passes to Davis. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And the basket by Gobert.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Randall can't hit. The Lakers have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Reddish passes to Christie. Minnesota will have it. Eight seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And so it's Minnesota with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their entire defense is designed. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Naz Reid out there with Jaden McDaniels. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. And coming off arguably the best season of his career, Dante DiVincenzo on the rise, Doris.
No question about it, B.A. becoming one of the feared shooters in the game from three-point distance. He's bounced around a little bit, but had his best season on both ends of the floor. This guy is a tough two-way player.
McDaniels finds Ingles. Back to Daniels. Just 3 to shoot.
Well, for the most part, they've taken care of the ball. I mean, that's one of the few mistakes they've made in what has been a good half.
Here's Ingles. Oh, a huge slam! An exclamation point on that break.
You simply can't afford to lose sight of Joe Ingles in open space. This guy understands how to take advantage.
Yep, that one's good. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Outside, Alexander Walker. A slam dunk by Reid.
Man, Naz Reid not only gets off his feet, does it in a hurry and with some strength.
Russell to pass to James. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will in the shot.
And Minnesota with some changes. Rudy Gobert is checked in for McDaniels. And it's Anthony Edwards in for Ingles. Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. Reeves comes in for Vincent. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks.
Boy, drawing the defense's attention, Edwards pays it forward. Nice work on the pass.
Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Edwards against Reeves. Pass to Gobert. Over James. Good work defensively by James.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Reddish finds Reeves. Back to Reddish. James inside. Defended by Gobert. That shot off. Edwards, the pass to DiVincenzo. Off target with the three. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. 11-point game. We've got 1:55 left in the second quarter. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
Combination of size and athleticism makes Anthony Edwards so tough to check on the drive. Good luck and good night.
The shot by James, no good.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Hachimura outside. Here's Russell. Offensive board. Oh, and Reed with a block.
Boy, give Naz Reed credit. He perfectly timed that block. Wow.
To the middle. James with the rebound. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. Oh, it's stolen away. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Sunday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And that game against Sacramento is going to be a good challenge for them. Even though they expect to win, it could probably go either way, depending on how well they play.
Reeves with the ball. No points yet. No good. Good D by Gobert. Minnesota leading by 15. On the wing, Reeves. Drives to the hoop. And the layup is good off the glass.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Clock. Edwards, the pass to Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Over Reeves. Edwards with it. Hachimura covering. Edwards, no good. Davis down low. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Davis has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And so it's Minnesota closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show?
Checking out Los Angeles. Guess they're playing decent, remaining somewhat competitive. Just feel like this team is stuck right now, unable to...
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Timberwolves.
I love their game.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at Rudy Gobert in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, he really outdid himself in that first half. Stepped up and gave them a big lift.
A huge bonus. Boy, when he's contributing like this, it makes everything easier for his team.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, it's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Connect is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 slot. Edwards looking for an opening. Blocked again!
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender. Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Reeves against Conley. And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's foul number 2 for him. And so it's Minnesota with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And it's good for 2. Conley's got 5 points.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Here's Reeves. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Too strong. Davis for 2.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And the shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Julius Randle.
It's not a great trend for him. Not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. Maybe it's his effort, or who knows, but that's something that needs to change.
Outside Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Shot clock at 5. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A moment here to see who the top rookie rebounders have been over the last 10 games. 5th on the list, Dalton Connect.
This coaching staff loves how he battles down low. Impressive numbers over the last 10 games.
Here's Reeves, and he banks in the layup. Reeves has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Conley passes to Randle. And here's Edwards. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And Doris, you watch Anthony Edwards year to year. He just keeps reaching a new level.
He wants greatness badly. He's putting in the time, BA, to get there. Anthony Edwards, the shooting, the confidence, the leadership, everything's growing. He's now producing like an MVP. Look out, everybody. Here he comes.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. Here's Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Conley.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Reddish against Gobert. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. The Timberwolves lead by 13. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Alexander Walker, the pass to Gobert. Yep, that one goes. Gobert's got 12 points.
If he's operating in pick and roll, because Rudy Gobert is such a big target, hard to guard him.
Davis a screen. James gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 11.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And it's blocked by Davis.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
And the Lakers also making a switch. Christie's checked in. Lakers trail by 15. Here's Reddish.
Oh, wow! Incredible!
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And Los Angeles making a change here. Vincent's checked in. Well, you'd rather not put these guys on the line. The top free throw shooting teams in the last month. Number 5, the Timberwolves.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you fouled them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside, Ingles. Baseline jumper. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Lakers trail by 13. Reddish passes to Christie. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter here. Down low. Back to Vincent. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Timberwolves. Dillingham's checked in for the Timberwolves. Minnesota leading by 13. 19 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Alexander Walker. The floater. Dillingham, no good. Outside Davis. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Los Angeles shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And he drops the first. And Minnesota making a change here. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
And so it's Minnesota closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. More 2K action in just a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And just a selfless decision from your two guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Miller, Dante DiVincenzo out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Ingles in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Inside. Nice work inside from James.
Well, it's the skill set and the strength of LeBron James. It'll be interesting to see how his shot profile breaks down when it's all said and done.
Pass to Miller. Poke loose. And it's the Lakers on the break. And here they go. Here's Russell. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
Russell against DiVincenzo. Now Miller. Outside Reid. Left side, Alexander Walker. On the wing, Ingles. Christie with a rebound.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Count that one.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Outside, DiVincenzo banked it in off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 7. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Reddish. Hachimura comes in for Christie. Connects checked in for Vincent. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Russell. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Edwards fires from way outside. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here he goes. Connect. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. Edwards has got his 4th rebound in this one. It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Edwards. Shoots over Davis. Edwards gets the bucket.
Doesn't matter where on the floor Anthony Edwards is. That shot mechanic's so pretty, so fluid.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
And so Randall will bring it up for Minnesota. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Oh, Anthony Edwards, a rainmaker.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
Pass to Randall. Outside McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Hachimura from long range. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Edwards has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Conley passes to Gobert. Now here's Edwards. Edwards with a step. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
On the wing, Reeves, guarded by Edwards. And here's Connect outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Timeout. And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. 56 seconds left to play in the 4th. Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Conley finds Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Randall outside. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Lakers. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
King James with ice water in his veins. An absolutely breathtaking player.
And now we've got an intentional foul. 30 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Edwards.
One of the best defenders in the league at any position. AD can just smother a dude.
Hachimura with the defensive effort. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend. Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now they need a stop to send it to OT.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards powers it home.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
I don't know if they should be greedy here and go for a three. I'd take it to the basket, get a high percentage shot, or maybe get fouled.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Here's James. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Rudy, you guys came to play tonight. Can you talk about the motivation right from the opening tip?
We just wanted to have a good defensive game, come out ready and make sure we communicate and run back. Because these guys are very talented, and we did a great job.
The communication paid off. Thanks so much.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Rudy Gobert.